Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all? Hey there. Trying to get it together here. Had a couple electronic issues here. This is Knowledge by Nikki. Nikki with 1K. I am really full today. I'm full with information. I'm full with something happened to me yesterday. Just to give you all an idea, I just launched my stretch campaign. Just launched it. But let me tell you what's amazing and how God works when you are ready to do something. I launched the stretch campaign and I got a call from Dave Ramsey. I don't know if you all know who Dave Ramsey is. He's the guy that makes Total Money Makeover, Financial Peace books. He makes all these books dealing with getting out of debt, basically, is what he deals with. So he makes all these books, and I promise you guys, I don't remember sending anything to his people, his organization. But I must have. They had my old email address that I don't even use for business anymore. And they called me. It was one of the people that was working for his team. And this guy called me and just asked me, said, I got some of your information. And we were told that you were interested in some leadership classes and this, and that. And then I asked him, what email do you have? And he told me an email that I don't even use. I still have it, but I don't even use it anymore for any of the things that I do. So I thought it was interesting. So the timing of it, because I just launched my stretch campaign, which is an empowerment coaching movement for salon owners. I just launched it Sunday. And so him calling me was like amazing. And we ended up talking for about an hour. And he asked me a question. He dissected every aspect of what it is that I'm trying to do. He understands the spiritual component because Dave Ramsey basically hosts spiritual things. I'm trying to get a little closer here. I feel so far away from everything. He hosts spiritual things, so a Christian-based program. So he asked me a question, guys. After everything was said and done, he said, tell me what winning looks like to you. What does that look like? What does winning look like to you? And it was such a powerful statement. I actually just asked my husband that today. What does winning? What does it look like to you? What if you are standing in the bathroom at your house at this hour? Because I know some of you all watch me while you're getting ready for work. If you're standing in the bathroom, if you're in the car, I want you to think about that. And I'm talking about way past a vision board, way past a goal, way past some of these things that you all have told me that you come up with. What does winning look like for you? And it really made me have to think. Now, I obviously came up with an answer. I'm going to tell you my answer I gave him, but when I thought about it, see, when you think about football and you think about, I still believe football is the most metaphoric, best metaphoric example of life that we can have in a sport. When you think about football, you can ask any football player at the beginning of the season, what does winning look like to them? And you know what they're going to say? Winning the Super Bowl. They don't care about what, let me not say they don't care, but they're not caught up in what's in the middle and all the games they got to play. And they know it's a necessary system and structures that they have to do to get there. But they already have their mind on the prize. For them, winning everything they do in the middle is ultimately about getting to the Super Bowl, period. So when he said that to me, I instantly, not that I know a lot about football, but I instantly thought like a football player. And I said, okay, if I want to get to the Super Bowl and prayerfully win it, what are the systems and structures and plays and sacrifices that I have to make to get there? So let me tell you what I asked him. I gave him a dollar amount. I said, I want to be doing no less than $1 million a year. He asked me 2 year, 3 year, 5 year. I said, in 5 years, I want to be making no less than $1 million a year. That's just being modest, really. $1 million a year is what I want to be looking at. He said, what are the plays you're going to put in place in order to do that? I told him my plans. I'm opening a salon suite building in 12 months. I want to come from behind the chair. My goal is to be able to open these salon suites and because I have I still have a loyalty. I only do hair 2 days. I do everything else the other days. I've cut it off. It's been the seesaw effect for me. As this side went up, the salon behind the chair went down. As this went up, the chair went down. So I told him, ultimately, I'm ready to walk away now, because what I gross in my business, and I'm going to finish where I was going, what he told me, he asked me what I made in my salon business. I still make a decent living, just doing hair 2 days a week. He said, do you realize that 2 days a week that you're making is also costing you that same amount of money that you could be putting towards the other things that you say you want to do? I said, yes, I fully understand that, because he asked me what was the potential earnings in that same 2 years for what it is that I'm trying to do. And when we did the math, what I'm trying to do will potentially gross me 3 to 4 times as much as what I'm doing behind the chair. He said, so you see where I'm going. It's costing you to be behind that chair. Whether you know it or not, it's costing you. I said, I get it. So this is my plan, I told him. The suites will be open in 12 months. Once the suites are open, this is what winning looks like for me. Once the suites are open, I plan on, first of all, it's a serious filtering process to be in my suite building. I already have people that know I'm doing it like I'm in. You have to be in the market 10 years. You have to be licensed for 10 years. 10 years or more. No babies. I'm helping you all out with the salon to help people build a foundation, because I won't be there. My plan is to filter every one of my clients into one of my tenants. That is my plan. One of my tenants will, little by little, I'll start moving them over. Okay, you try her out, and you try him out, and you try them out, and eventually I want to get it to the point where I don't want to leave them displaced. I want to give them somewhere of quality that they can go. I told him, the minute that's done, I'm done. The minute that's finished. So I went on to explain, without going into all of that, what winning looks like for me. I told him winning looks like for me to be a full-time speaker and author. Period. That's what winning looks like for me. That's not even about the dollars. That's full-time speaker, taking my industry, and God may see fit for me to go beyond my industry. But right now, my passion, my call is to my industry, and to take this industry, shake it up, get you all to understand that systems and structures and plays are the only way we can truly succeed, and to dedicate my time 100% to that journey, and also be writing books. That is what winning looks like to me. He said, that is a great plan. And I said, I know that has no cap. That has no end. I said, so what he told me, he said, so right now, every play you make, he went into football also. He said, every play you make, everything you do has to be about that. Everything. Before you make any decisions, buy anything, do anything, think you're going to jump off on the bridge, ask yourself, does that play get you to the Super Bowl? That's what he asked me. So I need to ask all of you, what does winning look like for you? You have to sit, and it was just the most awesome time. I mean, I haven't had anybody ever ask me that, y'all. Nobody has ever asked me that. And even me, I had to think like, okay, I know what my goals are individually, but he said you have to see the end. You have to, in your mind, see what the end looks like, because it will become the navigator of knowing all the little rivers and streams and crooks and turns and all these different things you have to do in the middle. It will become the ship that actually will take you to where you're trying to go. It will become the captain, probably a better way to say it. It will be that thing that will take you where you need to go. So that conversation, he talked to me, guys, for like an hour and a half. We was on the phone a long time. So the thing that's amazing about it is, even with me being structured, as principled, as focused as I am, he actually helped me by making that statement about what does winning look like. He helped me to, it was a couple things I was thinking, should I do that? Should I? I answered it real quick. When he said that, I thought about the things that have been put before me in the last, maybe I'd even say a week. And I never gave people an answer on to whether I'm going to do it or not. But it helped me say, no, I don't want to do that. That ain't got nothing to do with me winning. Nothing. So I have to ask you all that question. What does winning look like to you? Of course, you know I had to define winning, right? I'm going to make some adjustments here. I feel like I'm sitting too low. Let me see if I can move this up a little bit for you all, because I feel really weird. Okay, maybe that's up a little bit better. All right, let me go over here. There we go. I felt like I was just like in half of the picture there. Winning. Winning means succeeding at something with great difficulty and strategies and systems. Now, I collected this from multiple definitions. The thing that I need to get all of my salon owners to recognize, you cannot win without a system. You cannot win without structure. You cannot win without a step-by-step plan on what you're going to get into, what you're going to come out of. You cannot win unless you devise that. You absolutely can't win. So I need you all to be honest with yourself. And I actually just asked my husband this question this morning. What does winning look like to you? And he just said, wow. Because that's kind of what I did. It was like, wow, let me think about that. Because you know what we do? We think about, I need this amount of money right now. I need to do this right now. I need to have this done by 6 months. And it's okay to have smaller goals, because those are the plays that come into place, just like a real football game. Those are the plays that come into place as we're setting up our strategies to win. But at the end of the day, I need to ask you all, I have talked to many salon owners that actually have signed up for my stretch program. What you see in the back, I'm going to talk a little bit about that. I've talked to many of you all, and you all are telling me that you really do want to get from behind the chair. You really do want to possibly even walk away from your salons, which I'm trying to get you to save them. But you actually want to not just be that full-time stylist, just slaving and doing curls and weaves and whatever, and run your business, because it's very difficult to run a full-time chair and a full-time business. It's virtually impossible. Something suffers, whether you all want to admit it or not. Something suffers. So when you say that to me, and I ask you, okay, what does winning look like? There's only one person that I think I've seen on this Facebook Live that has been able to articulate what winning looks like to her. And I won't say her name to embarrass her, but she's been able to articulate that for me. So I actually gave her some advice, which now I offer up advice all the time for people that are part of Stretch. So I told her what it is that she needs to do. It doesn't mean you necessarily need to give up your salon, because sometimes you can actually get somebody. See, delegating is also part of good leadership. You don't have to give up everything to win. You actually have to get people who are still at that cycle of life, that want to run stuff, want to professionally babysit, want to tell other people what to do. You work with them. They in turn will be able to cultivate and to work some of the other things that you have. That's how that works. So I gave her that suggestion. I said, and if that's not something you want to do, then you walk away and dedicate yourself towards the bigger win. So all of you salon owners that are out there, I want you to, in one way or another, come up with this for yourself, not for me. Now, if you want to be a part of my stretch program and want me to help you figure out how to win, then text me at 708-798-7900, and you have to join now before you do it. I can't help you before that, because I literally have shifted my time my energy, my resources, my efforts to those that are part of Stretch. Stretch is a salon owner's empowerment coaching movement. Okay, it's a little different than a mentoring. It is an empowerment movement where I will provide resources, direction, information, free tutorials, free passes to trade shows, free conference passes. It's a whole lot of stuff in there. You get 10 to 50% off of providing partners, whether it's their tools or whether it's their classes. You get all of this stuff. And I got people in everything from life coaching to financial planning to cutting, color, and weaving to everything. All of this will be part of a Stretch membership. Okay? This is what my goal is when he asked me this, I just added that to what I'm doing with my people that are part of Stretch, which is what you see behind me. I want to help you win. I don't want to just help you with the smaller steps, because I will do that too. You'll have accessibility to my information and me to help you be able to do these things, as well as my team. I have a team that also helps me with this. But everybody wants to win, but nobody knows how to set up the plays. That's why having a good coach, just like in a real football game. You know, I often wonder why every time teams don't win, what do? They fire coaches. I'm like, well, do they believe the coaches are the only reason that they don't win? And I actually spoke to a man who's a football addict, and he said, most times it is. Because as a coach, your job is to bring out the best in the people who work for you. That is what I have opted to do. That is what I have sacrificed my time, my efforts, is that if you want to be a part of this team, my job is to coach you so that you in turn can win whatever it is that you're trying to win. That's what Stretch is. It's a empowering coaching program that will help you to be able to win. But before we start this thing, once you sign up for Stretch, we got to sit down and I got to know what winning looks like for you. So I want you to figure that out. Now, I can find ways to kind of pull it out of you, and we may have to go back a little bit and learn something about you that you didn't even know, just to help you go forward. But what does winning look like to you? I need you to figure that out, because I'm telling you, when he asked me, I had to say, okay, give me a minute. I had to think about it for a second. I really had to think about it for a second, because I know he wasn't asking me about all these little individual goals. He wanted to know, what does the Super Bowl look like to you? Because I tell you, if you ask anybody in football, their season could be over. And if you ask them, what does winning look like to you? They'll say getting the ring, winning the Super Bowl, something that deals with the end. So you all definitely consider joining Stretch. This is also a proverb that I put, which is what Stretch is about for me. It says, fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, and only fools despise discipline and wisdom. See, because in order for you to get to that place of winning, you have to be disciplined. When you look at football players, it don't matter what you feel like. They play sick. They play hurt. It don't matter to them, because all they see is winning. All they see is winning. Y'all know I love this song, right? Y'all know I got to put this on for y'all. Look, I got to find it. Where's all right, y'all know. Everybody loves this song, right? Hold on. Y'all know what song I'm getting ready to put up. Hold on. Let me put it on up here. Let's see if I can get it cracking here. Look, of course, Facebook wants to, not Facebook, my Wi-Fi is acting crazy, right? That's all right. Y'all know that song, right? Hold on. We know that song, right? All I do is win. We want to be able to say that all you do is win. But you got to know how to win. We got to know how to win. And that's so we all love that song. I love that song. Every time I hear it, all I do is win. Who doesn't want to win? But we gotta be willing to do what it takes to win. That means work sick. That means work hurt. That means be disciplined in areas, even when we don't feel like it. You have to learn how to manage your emotions. Joyce Myers has an excellent book called How to Manage Your Emotions. It is one of the best reads I had, and I read it forever ago. She talks about if God didn't want us to cry, he wouldn't have gave us tear ducts. But your crying cannot run your business. Whether you feel like speaking today or not cannot run your business. Whether you feel like being bothered with employees or not cannot run your business. You bit off this, you bit into this apple, now it's time to eat it. That's how it goes. But what does winning look like to you? I love it. I think I'm going to rest there and just really ponder on that. But when he asked me that, guys, it literally answered the questions for me as to the things that I have been asked to do, the things that are presented before me, some of the ways that I am recently navigating my business. And it's like, I don't need to do that. That has nothing to do with me winning. That has nothing to do with the end game for me. So I say this to all of you salon owners that think winning is you doing 50,000, you do eyelashes, eyebrows, feet, nails, hair, trichology. Is that what winning looks like to you? Is doing all that stuff winning, or is it just killing yourself? And I get it. Sometimes we do it for the money. I get it. When times is hard, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But even when you got to do what you have to do, I listen to celebrities' biographies and they talk about I had to bartend for like a year okay, but y'all keep on putting your money into this stuff. You're not doing it just, okay, I need to just do some eyelashes right now to fill in the cracks, do some brows to fill in the cracks, but you plan on staying there. You're not planning on doing it for a year and until you can get where you're trying to go. You all are just trying to be jacks of all trades, and you're not going to win that way. You are never going to win in business that way. Now, if all you want to be is a service provider doing a bunch of things behind your chair, that's fine. Then that's the win for you. But the minute you decided to be a business owner, I'm presuming that winning for you was bigger than that. Okay? So this is what I want you all to just ponder on, because this was Sunday that they called. Was it Monday? Monday he called me, and it's still been resonating on my mind. He said, what does winning look like to you? And I love it. I love it. So this week going forward, guys, we're going to be talking about systems and structures and all this stuff. And I want to let you all know, if you want some specific information that's just catered to your situation, your things, you got your business, you got two ways to do that. You can join Stretch, which if you text me, I'll send you all the information on Stretch, and you can look at that and see if that's right for you. Or you would have to pay me a consultation fee. That means now I am part of my winning, part of me being a coach is I am loyal now to those that are part of my team. I am coaching those that are part of my football team. Anyone else, I'm just a consultant, and that comes with a fee. All the Facebook Lives I give you, I do them for a labor of love. This is my giving you whatever I can give you free in a half an hour, and I pray that it blesses your business as a whole. I'm speaking to the industry as a whole, but when it's specific things that are dedicated towards you and your business, I really want to really just encourage you to join the team, join the Stretch team. We can help you in ways, and we stick with you. It is a year-by-year program. It is a whole year membership into the Stretch movement, empowerment, coaching movement, where you have a whole team of people now that are there to help you. Because what happens is you all ask me one thing on the sideline, and even if I throw something out there at you, you still need someone to help you navigate through all the other things, because then it becomes one more thing. Oh, one more thing. Well, if you're part of the team, I will be able to walk through this with you for at least 12 months until you get your bearings. So I just want to encourage you all. The Stretch movement was launched Sunday. I did a 2-hour video on our private Facebook page, which is the private salon owners page, not the Stretch page. If you join the Stretch team, there'll be a page just for you all, Facebook, where it'll be We do tutorials every month. You get free passes to Premier Florida. You get free passes, admission passes to my Salon Owners Conference. You get, I do a lot of cutting videos and DVDs that you'll have access to. You get 10 to 50% off of participating providers. Everything. They got from tools to education to, I mean, I'm just thinking off the top of my head. It's a lot of stuff, guys. So definitely, if you're interested and you want to win, and you want a coach that can help you win, see, y'all ain't going to have to fire me. I ain't going to have to get fired. Then I want you to call me or text me at 708-798-7900. I'll send you just some information on Stretch. You make your decision. I have now put myself in a position to have the time and the staff that can help all of us win. So figure that out for me before you call me, or I'll help you figure it out if you just can't. So it is 7:30, guys. Time flies, boy, when you talk about good stuff, doesn't it? So definitely call me, text me, email me, however you need to get to me. I want to talk to you about Stretch and what I can possibly do to help you. This, again, is Knowledge by Nikki with 1K, knowledgebynikki.com. And I'm out till tomorrow. We'll be talking about systems and structures this week. So I'll see you tomorrow.